Hello everyone, my name is Rishabh Sethi and my topic for the industry project is Lifelong Learning Plan. So let's get this started. Lifelong Learning Plan or LLP is a provision that is given to Canadians who hold a Registered Retirement Savings Plan RRSP. This plan allows you to withdraw up to $10,000 in a single year for your from your RRSP for a qualifying educational program up to a maximum of $20,000. The LLP student can be the same person as the LLP participant or can be the LLP participant's spouse. A qualifying educational program is an educational program that lasts 3 consecutive weeks or more, requires the student to spend at least 10 hours per week on the course or work in the program. A designated educational institution is a university, college, or other educational institution. Under the LLP program, there are a variety of possible participants. LLP participants is an individual who withdraws funds from his or her RRSP under the LLP. LLP student is an individual whose education is being financed using the LLP. The spouse LLP student can either be an LLP participant or the participant's spouse. Note LLP student cannot be LLP participant's child. The disabled student. If the student meets specific criteria related to disability conditions, part-time enrollment is permitted. There are no restrictions as how the funds withdrawn under the LLP can be used. The student can use the funds educational cost or for any purpose. Provided the LLP student continues to meet the required condition, LLP participant may continue to make withdrawals from his or her RRSP under the LLP until January of 4th year after the first withdrawal, up to a cumulative maximum of $20,000. No withholding tax for LLP withdrawals. Taxpayer contribution to his or her RRSP are not affected after making an LLP withdrawal. A taxpayer cannot set up a new RRSP, make a contribution, and then immediately make a LLP withdrawal. A contribution must be in an established RRSP for 90 days before it is deductible from income. Repayment of LLP is required to begin by earlier of the 5th year after the first LLP withdrawal or the first year after the last year in which LLP student meet the LLP qualifying condition. To make the repayment, a taxpayer must make a contribution to his or her RRSP in the year the payment is due or within the first 60 days of the following year. The LLP repayment is unaffected by the taxpayer RRSP contribution rule. Failure to make a repayment will result in tax consequences as income. Cancellation of an LLP. An LLP participant can cancel his or her participation in an LLP if the LLP student was not enrolled in the program when the withdrawal was made and does not subsequently enroll. The LLP students leaves the program before April of the year after the withdrawal, and 75% or more of the student's tuition is refundable. The LLP participant becomes a non-resident before the end of the year in which LLP withdrawals are made. Now I can take your questions. Thank you.